Good day, everybody. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Polina Zlotskaya.
And my name is Anastasia Shpektorova, whereas our supervisor is Lyudmila Evgenievna Filipova.
The headline of our work is Economy of Fear, the Impact of COVID-19 on Global Food Demand and Supply. The objectives of the study are the following: to analyze consumer behavior, changes in supply and demand within the markets of different countries concerning the food industry, and to suggest possible measures for optimizing the balance between food demand and supply. The topic is relevant due to the need for food markets to adapt to today's circumstances.
What concerns the current situation in the world, so it is already regarded as the economy of fear. Emotions drive financial decisions, and depression risks due to the COVID-19 pandemic could severely hurt the economy and change food demand and supply. It's no wonder that the current situation in the world influenced a lot economic aspects of every single country. COVID-19 changed everything people get used to. Its consequences touched upon hardened habit patterns of humanity as a whole. This particular slide is a demonstrative proof to the fact that coronavirus changed the markets of many countries to the full extent. Some of the news of different countries are uploaded there in order to confirm everything mentioned before.
The empirical data collection has been done by developing a special Google Forms questionnaire containing 10 questions. We analyzed the impact of coronavirus pandemic using the data from 132 respondents from 25 countries.
Here are the results of this survey, and first of all, we would like to consider the psychological aspects of coronavirus in accordance with people's actions. Thanks to the questions which are mentioned on the slide, we can definitely make conclusions on that particular point. The bigger half of people questioned noticed that their habits remain the same. However, we should definitely take into account the fact that approximately 45% of people were influenced by the pandemic. Moreover, the eating habits of the majority of them were changed for more healthy or unhealthy food.
The next slide is dedicated to the analysis of consumer behavior. It is clearly seen that even during the pandemic, many people still prefer going shopping offline to online. However, 32% combine both ways of shopping. The frequency of buying food is different, but the majority buy food several times per week, and almost 30% go shopping for grocery daily. And only few people are visiting shops either daily or several times per month. There are two major consequences for the average bill for grocery. It either remains the same or has increased.
According to the fact that consumer behavior altered due to the coronavirus, the supply of supermarkets and regime of restaurants, cafes, and food courts changed as well. 25% of people noticed the empty shelves, lack of particular products via the supermarkets, whereas more than 55% of the objects of the food industry are now trying to adjust to the current situation. This could be reflected in the fact that about 15% of restaurants and cafes are currently closed, while more than 40% of them are closed with available delivery.
Now, last but not least, let's take a look at the prices for grocery. 40% of consumers indicated that prices haven't increased in their region, while others have noticed the increase. Fruit and vegetables, dairy products, meat and poultry are the most affected types of food. We would like to note that the products mentioned before are included in nutrition advice for adults during the COVID-19 outbreak by World Health Organization. Based on the findings of the survey, we have developed the following conclusions both for demand and supply. So, first, people should critically analyze the news concerning COVID-19 pandemic and avoid fake ones in order to minimize the influence that may increase their fear or even worsen health. Since the bigger amount of people go shopping offline, the hygiene conditions in shops and supermarkets should be reviewed frequently.
Furthermore, the delivery system for groceries should be optimized. It's also necessary to combat price speculation on grocery with increased demand.
Thank you for your attention and stay healthy.